Now, like, I'm going to test see what this SP2 can do. Okay, then. All right. Welcome back to the channel. All right. Before the season even started, or right at the beginning of it, I don't remember exactly when, I pulled Knull and took him directly to rank 3, awakened him. His signature ability increases in levels of 13, so I took him to level 91, sig level 91, which places the living abyss debuffs immediately on the opponent. It has another nice awakened ability in his ability to handle healing. I thought he was good. He was parked on defense. I thought I was going to enjoy this champion. I felt like he was probably really better off in long form content. We obviously have seen him destroy I believe it's Abyss, Iron Man, Infinity War, and I thought I'd have a fun champion to maybe play around with in some questing, but I had a very, very good defender, right? Off season has now on us, is now on our schedule here, and I saw these lanes. I was asked to test out a certain interaction, and I'm like, I'm going to bring in Knull. I want to test this guy out. I want to have some fun. I don't think he's going to be very good for war. Those fights tend to be, at least for me, I want to get them over a little bit quicker, and I don't think he's going to be able to access that damage very fast. I was really wrong. We're going to look at 3 fights. That's all I think we need to see. This first one, I completely forgot that Mysterio does not have a native armor up, so I'm not going to get to test his bleed resistance. For those of you who are kind of unfamiliar with Knull, he has a, I believe it's plus 60%, I thought it was 40, plus 60% bleed and poison resistance. That's why, one of the reasons, he's so suicide friendly, but he also has a plus 40% degeneration resistance. And trust me, after this video, I am going to be thoroughly testing this guy and getting a rank 3 video out very, very soon. And we will talk more and more about these things. So here we go. I was just kind of playing this fight, 30 seconds have gone by. I'm going to throw my SP1, which will start the encroaching corruption timer there, right? It's very similar. I'm sure we've fought Knull. It's very similar to the encroaching stun timer, which is not fun to fight against, which is one of the reasons why he was parked on defense. I should have played that better. I forgot with the awakened ability, you go unblockable and unstoppable as soon as corruption lands. Now, I'm going to test see what this SP2 can do. Okay, then. All right. Over half his life in 1 SP2. I mean, that is a significant amount of armor break, so I guess it makes sense, but it still was just like, I'm not boosted. I should mention that. I'm not boosted at all. Nothing. That's just him. So here we go. I had intended to test this explosive personality. Also, Knull heals quite a bit. You can access that heal once the corruption is on. It was going up against high ground, figuring there's no way I will kill this Silver Surfer as quickly as I just killed that Mysterio. It's just not going to happen, right? All right, so here we go. We're landing our heavies. We're landing our mediums. We are getting these living abyss debuffs going. That's what gets, I guess, corrupted with the SP1, with the encroaching corruption, and turned into those armor breaks. So here we go, landing our SP1. This just blows me away. Even watching this on the playback, it just blows me away. All right, so encroaching's on now. Unfortunately, the unstoppable and blockable was during the SP1 animation of Surfer, but it is what it is. I wasn't able to take advantage of it. We're just going in and landing our hits. The light attack extends it pauses the corruption timer, so that's why you're seeing it pause. Going in here, my SP2, we healed up a little bit. Not expecting it. Dead. Absolutely dead. I mean, can you imagine this guy with the SP1 boost? Oh, jeez Louise. And there's more to this, right? I am running Max Despair. You'll see that come into play in this fight. And this is the one I really wanted to show you. This is the one, the other two opened my eyes. This was the one that was like, we need to make a video on this. I'm going to play about as poorly as someone who has played this game as long as I have deserves to play a fight. The strike counter, I just haven't taken it without a Horseman Archangel since for those of you who watched my channel for a long time, I got a concussion. I haven't taken this in close to a year without Horseman Archangel. I mean, I don't really care what my combat power rate is. Or with a Power Start 1 boost with Cosmic Ghost Rider, which again, I don't care. I thought they had adjusted this node so that when you got rid of your charges, the combat power rate decreasing was gone. You'll find out, for those of you who've taken this, you're like, no, that's not what happens, dude. I find that out in this. We've got Outlast, we've got the Chitinous Thorn, so when he has an armor up buff, I'm going to take the bleed. And then there's also high ground that we have to manage. I also managed to flub the SP1 evade multiple times, but here's the thing. Watch this. Watch how quickly we get rid of the armor up. it's not just an armor break that happens when the encroaching corruption timer is over. It's an armor break, or you remove the armors and place the living abyss. So I didn't even have to really worry about the bleed that would be coming from the node. Additionally, you've seen how badly I've messed up the strike counter right here. So I've got these 19 Living Abyss debuffed. I'm screwing up the SP1 evade. I'm dealing with high ground. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not getting rid of the combat rate decreaser. But I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do my best. I'll just hit him. You know, we'll just whittle this guy down. It's off season, like no big deal, right? And then I'm realizing, hold on a second. He's already at 30%, 6% health, 30 to 25 now. I mean, the numbers are going quite fast. We've only got 7 armor breaks. I don't need to, I think I'm just going to be able to combo this guy until he's dead. It's buffet, so he is getting a slight heal, so that's why I'm not trying to evade at all. Also, I'm doing a terrible job evading, so I'm not doing that. He's surviving this, and then look at this. Those are decent numbers, given that I was not ever able to throw my special 2. Guardian is dead, and we've got 3 minutes and 45 seconds, so it took 1 minute and 15 seconds with me horribly misplaying the node, not being able to throw a second special, so there was no SP2 here like we've seen in the other ones, which means I couldn't even get those extended armor breaks or that longer armor break and really take advantage of throwing a big special with the armor breaks. I am incredibly surprised. I know there are some of you who are going to say, no, dude, we knew this. We knew that Knull was this good. You know, welcome to the party here. But this is a bad man. This is a bad man. And we're not even talking about some of the other utility has, like the true accuracy, ignoring evade, and auto block effects. It's a little bit of a funky design. It's kind of reminding me a bit of Strife. But the fact that he was this good in fights where I did not need to access it, the fact that he did that much damage in a fight where I was only able to throw 1 special 1 and that was it, his ability to handle healing not only through despair, which is what you saw on display there. There was a couple of heals that happened, but I think it was for only about 3,000 health points. And then with his awakened ability, once the opponent's below a certain threshold, health threshold, he will replace the heal with a degeneration. I like this guy. I am very, very excited to test him more, to show him, to get him into Act 6, Act 7, and test him out. Please let me know what you think. I know some of you are some Knull players, and you already told me, like, dude, he's better than you think he is. Let me know where you're using him, what you think, how you're using him, and if you're like, no, dude, he's not that sweet. Why are you excited about this? Let me know. I'm very, very curious to know what you guys think. I know he's a new champion, and typically I learn a lot from the comment section in those. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're as impressed with Knull as I am. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.